Yo, what's up, guys? You got pokeaim here, coach of the Bronx Beartics, with this week's GBA game. This time we'll be taking on my boy Wolf, coach of the Milwaukee Bewears. So, it should be fun. If you guys missed a team builder, hopefully I got one up this week. Last week was just really tough for me. I didn't even get much done, but hopefully I got one up. I think I'll be able to, just because we're playing so early in the week. But yeah, you guys can go and check him out if you want. His link will be down below. And looks like that boy's still selecting his team. Wolf is an awesome person. Love his VGC content, and always fun seeing him play singles. So I do encourage you to go and check him out. Like I said, his link will be down below. And I'm sure he's doing some intro about how he didn't have a bagel today, or how he forgot to brush his teeth 3 times, or something like that. Something's going on over there, because that's what that boy is selecting and talking about. I'm using a more offensive build, and I feel like it's a little bit better versus him. I have HP Ground Magna Zone. I have Flame Orb Heracross. It doesn't have SD though, just Flame Orb, because I like Rock Blast for something like Masquerain. And Choice Band, Zygarde, SD, Rhydon, with SD Necrozma, as well as Bug Buzz, Spikes. A Selgor, which he actually does not appreciate that much. So that's pretty cool. Really love Heracross in this game. So Conk, Ryu, SD Necrozma also puts in work, Jellicent, Tangrowth, and is that Entei? Yep, and Bronzong. I wanted to bring Salaz in this game, but I opted for a Selgor over it. Thought it'd be a little bit better versus him. No ground type, so I really like Magna Zone just as a lead. As much as I like SD Rhydon in this, I'm willing to let it get burnt. And plus it's analytic Magna Zone as well, so we'll be able to find out some damage immediately on something. I have SD Necrozma, which can put in like a lot of work versus him. He doesn't have Hazard Control, and I'm running Spikes and Stealth Rocks, so I just want to get up rocks as quickly as possible. And ideally if he leaves like something like Bronze, basically I get to Volt Switch versus his team for free. So that's why I like it. Also, Flame Orb Heracross with rocks up. Ooh, I got Knockoff. I have Facade. I have Megahorn. Beautiful. Got to be careful about Conkeldurr, though. For sure. I'm assuming you lead off with something like Entei versus me. I think it matches up well. I guess Tangrowth is a good lead, too. But I think Entei is a little bit better just because I could have... I could lead a Selgor. Bronzong is also a good Pokemon that he likes to lead off with, too. Magna Zone. No mouth? Is that Bronzong? That's Jellicent. Awesome, so I get a Volt Switch immediately. I literally get a Volt Switch immediately. And I'll get to find out a little bit about Tangrowth too. So... I just want to figure out how much damage I'll be doing to Tangrowth with the Analytic. Analytic is a 1.3 times boost, so it'll be like a Life Orb hit. So... Tangrowth... Let's just assume it's physically defensive. Anyway, I'm going to Volt Switch regardless. Like, what he does here, I'm Volt Switching. He does switch, so that means I literally get a Life Orb boost or chip on something. Tangrowth comes out. Let's see how much this does. 22 to 26. That boy is either Assault Vest or Max Spadef. Because that should be Analytic boosted. Yeah, that's like a Max Spadef Tangrowth or something like that. I do not see a reason not to go Heracross right here and just get my Flame Orb activated. I get it activated this turn. I get my Guts attack. And you do not appreciate switching in on this, period. Like, it does not matter what you bring out right now. So, I could knock off right here, but I don't want to. I'd rather just Megahorn immediately. Especially because it's Guts boosted. Jellicent. I mean, Megahorn is my play always. Heracross, Jammin. Knockoff does so much damage too. Yep, we Megahorn right here. Even if he's like Tangaberry, I don't think that's Tangaberry. I'm pretty sure that's like Assault Vest or just Max Spadef, Tangrowth. So I won't appreciate its Guts boosted attack. And even if he goes Entei, like that means I get rocks up. with my right on. So no circuitry is really nice too. Again, rocks up plus volt switch momentum with Magnezone is really cool. So let's switch out. No mouth, that's Jellicent. We hit the first Mega Horn, which is awesome. Oh, that does some beautiful damage too. That did some lovely damage. Now, Cobra Berry? I'm assuming. Knockoff does 39 to 46 if he's Cobra Berry. If he's any other berry, it does a ton more. Nothing he can do can really knock me out. It's my initial switching if I switch out. Don't really have one, and I appreciate this thing getting weakened for. He does have that Cobra Berry. Cobra. I appreciate getting weakened for Necrozma. Gets the cursed body on me, which is funny. And he does set up his Trick Room. Cobra, Trick Room. Don't really want to switch out. I don't have knockoff anymore, but Rock Blast can still do a good chunk. But he has multiple turns of Trick Room. I'm a Rock Blast here. It really sucks he got the Cursed Body immediately because I could just spam knockoff. But then again, that's why you have Cursed Body. So 3 hits. Oh, that would have been funny if I got that versus like Masquerain or something. So Trick Room Recover. I'm not sure of the rest of his set. But I really like the idea of going Magnezone here. Especially if he wants to recover, because I still get that Volt Switch chip on something. My Magnezone should not be 2 KO by a defensive Jellicent at all. Like, he does nothing. Wow, that Skull does nothing. And again, we keep Jellicent low, so it's in range of +2 Necrozma, which again is the sweep I'm going for. I just got to be really careful about Entei, but that's why we'll be able to get up rocks and hazards and spike and whatnot. Oh, I didn't click switch. I'm so sorry. I was like, what the hell? Why'd I almost time out here? I didn't realize I didn't click switch. I guess you could go Conkeldurr here if you wanted to. But I switched, which means he probably didn't. Just clicks recover. So again, I get that analytic boosted attack right now. I live in HP ground as well. And if he stays in, then I like I said, I still get the analytic volt switch off. Tangrowth. Big Tangrowth. My Selgor lives 1 hit, and I really want to be able to get up a spike. I think that's the play. I really want some damage racking up on him, so that way something like, basically when Heracross comes out, it kills something. So I'll live 1 hit from this, and I really don't need a Selgor healthy, in a sense. And again, I will live any 1 hit. Literally any 1 hit from this thing, I'll live it. I could also have U-turned here. But again, that spike is just so nice. That spike is just so nice. Plus I have Toxic for Jellicent as well. So that's something to think about. He does switch out. Entei. No mouth. Jellicent. Awesome. So I get up a spike, and this also gives me a Toxic on Jellicent. And there's this is the last turn of Trick Room, yeah. So we get a Toxic off here on the Jellicent. Oh, Magic Coat. That's really cool. That's really, really cool. That's super cool, actually. I'm not gonna lie, because that toxic is really important. I'm gonna attempt to go for another toxic here, though. If he goes Bronzong, he gets in Bronzong. But I also want to see his Bronzong hit by Spike. So I land a toxic on Jellicent, which is awesome. Beautiful. Toxic. And we get a nice little spike up too. I don't want something like Conk coming out for free. Let me see, do I live Hex? I don't even know if he has Hex. I doubt he has Hex. I think he has Scald. I'm going to U-turn. I mean, even if he wants to hit me, that's fine. But like, U-turn just gives me momentum. It gives me right on under Trick Room, which is really, really, really solid versus my opponent. How fast is Conkeldurr? Right on slower. So, that's really nice. And again, if he wants to bring an Entei, I get up my rocks as well. And I'm chipping away at everything for Heracross in the back to just click Facade, knock off, and whatnot. Like for example, Jellicent doesn't appreciate it. So we do see the Scald. Get some nice U-turn chip. And Magnezone is the play just to keep up offensive momentum. My turn, Trick Room left. 2 turns left. So he's going to bring in Tangrowth now. For sure. I'd bring in Tangrowth. Yep. But look at this hazard damage just racking up. That's what I like to see. Look at that hazard damage just racking up. I gotta be careful about a random hidden power flying. I don't want Heracross to take the hit. Unfortunately, because of that Magico, which is really cool, he was able to weaken my best Tangrowth switching. I'm going to go to Crozma and weaken him and knock off. If he has Sleep Powder, he has Sleep Powder. But I like the idea of knocking off Tangrowth's item, especially because I don't know what berry he's holding. This also can help versus Bronzong as well. Especially if that's like an Assault Vest, like I said, which I'm thinking it might be, because I'm not doing any damage at all. And knockoff just helps in general versus Bronzong coming in, Appreciated versus Entei. Again, like Bronzong as well. Like I said, with Bronzong coming out, I can potentially get up rocks as well. And again, he's not going to be able to handle the Volt turn. I think the Reuniclus is either Colbur or Tango Berry. What play are you going to make, Wolf? That Magico was really cool. I think I should click U-turn. But I really want the Toxic off. And I really do like Spike. Like, Spike is just so good versus him. I have Ground MZ as well. Not that it matters, but... Giga Drain. Nothing. Tangrowth. Giga. It was a Assault Vest variant, like I said. Okay, awesome. This is the last turn of Trick Room. So what I'll do is I'll go Aselgo right now. And proceed to Spike up again. Again, getting rid of that Assault Vest. Ooh, that's so nasty. It's so good. It's actually so good just getting rid of that Assault Vest. If he wants to HP Fire here, very solid play. Knockoff is also a really good play too. Assuming my Selgor lives this. I actually should calc that prior, but... Giga Drain only does 21 and 25%, so we're good. We are good. He does switch out into Entei. Very solid play on my opponent's part. Especially takes advantage of the fact that last turn of hazards. So Entei could definitely come out. Power Herb Solar Beam is something I could fear, I guess. I'm not going to stay in, though. I'm definitely going to go out into my Ride-On. Because this is my best opportunity to get up rocks, I feel. And like hazards plus me clicking 1,000 arrows is really good versus him. So he does throw off a Sacred Fire. 210 to 189. Does he get the burn immediately? He does not. Awesome. Right on. Entei. That choice ban? It's definitely not choice ban. I can see him being HB grass, I guess. But I feel like still getting up rocks is my play. He does Will-O-Wisp me. So that means it's not Assault Vest. But we do get up rocks, and again, we're weakening his switch-ins to Heracross. We're weakening his switch-ins to a lot. Just go Earthquake here. Weaken him. Aaron Cybertron Zang here. The GOAT. Ooh. I wonder if he's still shook a berry on, like, what berry is on Bronzong. Alright, so this gives me my Zygarde. Choice Band Zygarde. Guess I click 1,000 arrows now. I'm assuming he's just going to get up rocks. Without hazards up though, oof. Looking kind of nice. I just gotta be careful, but like again, my Necrozma under Trick Room or outside of Trick Room also puts in a lot of work versus him. I'm in. There's a Trick Room, okay. I wonder if you just beat 1,000 waves. Give me them 1,000 arrows. Even if you're Shuka, I don't mind. I'm assuming this is just rocks. You more likely go Tangrowth, but Tangrowth, like, maybe Tangrowth will eat. But again, like, Entei is in range of Thunderbolt. Hero is needed? What's that? Reuniclus. I'm assuming you're HP Ice? Oh, that is some beautiful damage. Let me see if I live in HP Ice from Life for Reuniclus. I think I do. And I like the idea of getting rid of Reuniclus. Life Orb. $96 to $115. That does too much damage. That's Life Orb HP Ice though. I think I risk it. Because if he's not Life Orb HP Ice, he doesn't knock me out. And this thing is a problem. But then you know what becomes a problem? Bronzong. I'm gonna risk it. Yeah, because I don't switch in well to that, and I don't think he can actually touch me. And like, look how much damage I'm doing to Tangrowth with the hazards. Because I was thinking about going Necrozma there, or even Magnezone. Ooh, Tangrowth, why are you taking so much damage, bro? Calm down. 2 turns of Trick Room left. But you know what that means? if it takes 2 turns for him to knock out my Sogo right here, I get in my hair across, and I get a kill. Yep, that shouldn't knock me out. Not even with poison. And I get in my hair across and I get a KO. That should knock me out. Yep. So I U-turn here because it's the last turn of Trick Room. It's the play that gives me the most momentum, and he hasn't seen it either. And I think he doesn't want to allow my Heracross to want to come in. That's what I would feel anyway, because he knows Heracross comes in after. So I would always switch if I was my opponent. Like at this percentage, and I can keep offensive momentum up. I would legitimately switch here. Like always. I would try and go Jellison and try and, because you get it in versus this, and then, maybe then again I go down to poison, so maybe Jellison isn't the play. No, actually, yeah, it is, because, like, I basically get to Volt Switch around versus him, which I love. I don't know, I know Wolf's thinking about it, though. I would switch, and I haven't shown U-turn yet. I would switch. It was AV-less. Entei is really weakened. Alright, just double Giga Drains. That works too. Because my boy Big Hair about to come in and get a kill. Big Hair about to come in. Hello! Hello! They call me Big Hera! There's nothing to think about here. I click Mega Horn. There's absolutely nothing to think about. I click Mega Horn. If I get rid of Jellison, that means you can't Trick Room up with that. So I always click Mega Horn here. Also, I don't know how fast his Entei actually is. Like, he might not be faster than my Heracross. And I have a 100% switch into Entei, which is right on. Do. So go ahead and show me your guts boosted Mega Horn switch-ins. I am waiting. I think he might sack Jellison. Let's see. No mouth, that's Jellison. So Jellison is indeed being sacked. It'll go down even if this misses to knock off, so it's okay. No double curse body, okay, cool. So Jellison's gonna go down. I don't want him Trick Rooming. It's like knockoff here. Get rid of Jelly. Even if he doubles, cool. Jellison goes down to hazards and nothing appreciates losing an item to knockoff. Gotta be careful by Entei though. Gotta be careful by Entei. Alright, goodbye Jellison. Jellison's down. Conk. Ryu. Bronzong. Entei. Tangrowth. And I love this hazard damage up on Entei. Because like right now, SD Necrozma is looking so good. SD Necrozma is looking fire. Also, Entei dies to Mega Horn whenever it comes back in. So I always go Bronzong here. Always. And by that, I mean right on. Excuse me. He might double out the Tangrowth. Aaron, Cybertron, and Zang here. Nice double on my opponent's part for sure. I don't mind any chip damage on this thing though, because it's just gonna get up. It's just gonna get up hazards. Excuse me, Trick Room. And chip damage might be the difference between later knocking it out and not. Some SD up. What's that Z? What Z move is that? Is that Z Trick Room, which raises his accuracy? So that means I can't use knockoff. Z Trick Room, which raises his accuracy. So that means that Bronzong no longer has an item anymore, and that means I also can't knock off you. So that's good to know. Just fire punch here. Do a little bit of chip. Oh, that is so good for Heracross for later. That is so good for Heracross. Also, it doesn't allow Tangrowth. Like, Tangrowth doesn't appreciate it. And basically, putting Bronzong in a range of knockoff always is amazing. So, he basically gave me a neutral fire punch on him, and Bronzong goes down to the... Bronzong goes down to... What's it called? To knockoff. Yeah, Bronzong goes down to knockoff 100% at that range. So I don't have to risk Mega Horn. And Entei has like one switch in left besides Hazards. So all I gotta do is outplay the Trick Room turns. And another thing is that he doesn't switch in too well to right on. Like Bronzong is obviously slower, but Tangrowth might not be. Big hugs. That big conk. That is definitely big conk. Oh boy. Conkeldurr is in. Is he gonna get his Flame Orb too? No Flame Orb on conk. Two turns Trick Room left. I Earthquake here. Yep. So Big Conk is in range of Volt Switch. That's Big Conk. Drain Punches, yep. It's also in range of my Psychic type attack, I'm pretty sure. And I think I might live Burn. No. On 4. So we go into Necrozma here. Because I live his one hit. And I go for the Psychic type attack. Actually, I feel like I SD up. I feel like I SD up because this is his last turn of Trick Room, and I feel like if you are a berry on Conkeldurr, you'll switch into something. It could be the Entei, but I don't mind that thing going down. And +2 also helps me just in case he burns. Like, I don't go down to any one hit he goes for. So I go for SD. +2 knockoff knocks out Bronzong. Tangrowth probably goes down. Ryu can also go down. It might look like an Extreme Speed sweep or a 1,000 Arrow sweep too. Depending on how it goes. If Heracross doesn't just win. Or just click like Analytic Thunderbolt. Did I click my attack already? He fire punches. That should not knock me out. Yep. Nice. And this will knock him out through a resist berry. Which is why I wanted to go for this. So this should guarantee a kill on something. Photon Geyser will knock him out through resist berry. Conk is gone. Chip doesn't matter. So this will definitely knock you out, even through a resist berry. Could be. Conk goes down. Entei comes out, question mark? I think Entei comes out. I think it was Bronzong. I don't think it makes much sense because I have knockoff, obviously. I think you have to go Entei. Yeah. Don't show me a berry. I don't want to see a berry on Entei. Don't show me a berry. Don't show me a berry right here. No berry. Knockoff. is my play. So he knocks me out, but I get to go Magna Zone and just click Volt Switch and knock him out. And then we go Heracross and kill everything, I think. I think we just go Heracross and kill everything after. But yeah, I Volt Switch here. Something will go down. Let's see. It might come down to that. Because Entei goes down to Hazard, so he has no switch into this Volt Switch. And again, it's analytic boosted. Kind of regretting not having Outrage on my my Zygarde, but I think I'll be okay. Also, I don't know how much Reuniclus takes. Because I might just win the game with Heracross right now. Even if it's, let's see, it's Tanga Berry. Tanga Berry. Tanga Berry still takes 85 to 101% from Flame Orb. So yeah, we're good. As long as I get rid of Entei, then my Heracross outspeeds every mon on his team too. And I already got a ton of damage off on Reuniclus earlier. Knockoff if Reuniclus is Colbur Berry. Let me see Colbur. 46 to something. Let's see what happens here. I mean, he can switch if he wants to, but that doesn't matter. He doesn't have default. And anything coming in takes an analytic hit. So it might come down to Heracross hitting its attacks. How much does Facade do to Reuniclus again? 67 to 79. And my 1,000 arrows from my Zygarde shows that he is just a max HP set. Alright, so we get rid of Entei right here. Awesome. And we get to bring out the Heracross. And we have more than enough turns because of the way the new burn mechanics. So even though I'll be taking Stealth Rock plus burn, Heracross should be able to win the game. Because Knockoff will definitely knock out Bronzong at the range it's at. Its Guts boosted. And if Tangrowth goes down, we're good too. How much is Reuniclus at? There goes Tangrowth first. So I have to hit this Mega Horn right here. I think he has to go off my miss. I really, really hope I hit this though, because then I click 1,000 arrows and win. I really hope I hit this Mega Horn because I win the game right now if I hit it. We did land the Mega Horn on the Tangrowth. That is a dead Tangrowth. Nice. Good B, buddy. Good B. That's my boy, young Heracross, coming through in the cut. That's what I like to see. Gem. That's why it's called Gem Bat. He's Gem. He's clutch. Bronzong definitely goes down, but even if it doesn't, he has to Trick Room up to have a choice. This is Knockoff. It's Gust boosted. This is my best play. Oh! Oh, boy! That boy ate! That boy ate! I think I go zone here to waste a turn. So I basically Mega Horn, I knew that knocked him out, but I couldn't risk it. I didn't want to risk missing it. Trick Room, Stealth Rock, maybe Hypnosis. Earthquake? I don't know if he has Earthquake. He could. He does have Earthquake. Oh, man. Uh-oh. Oh, but I lived. So, because I actually ended up living that, we can waste a few more turns. I think I Trick Room. I think we'll be able to waste a few more turns, Trick Room. Does go for another Earthquake. Could. Cool. How many turns Trick Room are left? Yeah, I just Extreme Speed you. Knock you out. And then I sack Magna Zone, which dies to rocks. Because there's only 2 turns Trick Room left. So he can't, like, double Trick Room, basically. Because Choice Band, Extreme Speed knocks out Bronzong. And I sack Zone here, which goes down to rocks. I don't want to touch him because I don't want him to be a berry. I just sack zone here. And that's the last turn of Trick Room. And that basically stops any reset of Trick Room 2. He did get up rocks, right? I can't believe Magnezone ate that. But that's the power of investment, man. Bron's on weak. But he had to be a max defense set in order to take that, though. Like, that was like the only way he took that. Could be. Goodbye. And if he recovers, I could just click Mega Horn, I guess. He does click recover. Uh-oh. But even then, it'll come down to the Mega Horn, right? I really don't know his set. I mean, if I hit Mega Horn, I win the game anyway. Like, because even if you're a Tangleberry, you take 85 from this and I knock you out with extreme speed. I gotta hit the Mega Horn, though. Because I still don't know his item. If I hit it, I win. If I hit this, I win. How much does extreme speed do to Reuniclus? Extreme speed does 35 to 41. Heracross. Facade does 67 to 79%. I think Facade is my play. Because if 1,000 Arrows did as much as it did last time, which is well over 60%, then extreme speed knocks him out anyway. Did about 60%. I'm clicking Mega Horn. Screw it. I have it on this thing for a reason. There we go. There we go. And we won. I was thinking about it. I was like, yo, forget logic. This is Pokemon, okay? I can bring myself down to a 99.99% chance to win and still lose to Double Freeze, Double Crit, Assault Vest Kyurem. So, good game, Wolf. Good game, bro. Well played. Heracross put in so much work, man. Really happy about that. I'm glad I brought. Thank you so much, Gypsy and Maddie Brolick, for the help. I appreciate it. Thank you for not giving up on me after last week, too, because I pretty much gave up on myself. I'm not going to lie, guys. It's Sunday when we played, and I said, hey, let's just play. Because he said, oh, I want to play Monday? And I was like, sure. He's like, oh, you ready to play Sunday? I was like, you know what? Forget it. I'm not going to bother testing. There's no point in testing anyway, because you could bring something that could just beat me down. But I do hope you guys all enjoyed. Of course, if you did, feel free to leave a like, subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, my friends. All right, guys, so we're here with the interview. I got Wolf with me. Sorry I didn't get it last time, by the way. I was just really busy, so I didn't have, and it was like 11 o'clock at night, and Evie had sleep for work, so we didn't really get to talk about it, but I do have Wolf with me. He can say hi.
Yo, what up?
Yeah, he's one of my favorite people to watch in the GBA, because I love your reactions. Like, I feel like I love Aaron, but Aaron's so composed. And then you pull your hair back and you're like, oh, no, of course, the rock blast.
Dude, when yeah, like I was definitely getting into it in this game.
Oh man. But yeah, like I said, guys, you should always go ahead and check him out. Great content creator, and we could actually look at his team if you want right here. So you were Assault Vest Tangirl, which I noticed
I was.
Like, analytic Volt Switch did nothing, so I was like, okay. Definitely AV.
Yeah, I liked it a lot because it was just a really good switch into Magnezone in this matchup.
No, for sure. It stopped me from doing anything. Like, my game plan when I saw your team was like, okay, I'll hazard stack him and then just Volt Switch around. Basically, Magnezone comes in for free if Entei kills something, or if like even if Conk comes in occasionally. Dude, I was really worried about activating random berry. Oh, I like that Chalan berry for Linu.
Yeah, like I definitely. Oh man, yeah, that was not my best. I mean, it would have been really like I wanted it just in case of Linu, but Chalan berry like definitely didn't come in handy in this game, you know.
I wasn't risking it because like even though in like testing it did amazing versus Emmy's team, like I wasn't ready for Assault Vest Kyurem, and I was like, oh, forget this. I can't bring Linu this week because what if Wolf is like the king of berries, so. If anybody's gonna bring something like that versus me, it's gonna be him.
I just didn't even know. I bet about I was testing and people like didn't even know that Chalan berry was a thing. You know?
Why would people try and belly drum up versus you?
Yeah, like and then like the first time I did it, this guy was like, "Yo, like I didn't even know Chalan berry existed."
You love Cursed Body Gelatin, by the way. I mean, it's the best set in this game too.
Yeah.
For sure.
I just think like no one's water moving your gel. Like I guess you can switch in, but what am I going to switch into Gyarados and Waterfall and I don't know. I'd rather just disable Crunch.
Yeah, I figured Copa Berry on Gelatin because that makes sense for that. Bronzong, when I saw Z, I was like, okay, so it's not a random berry. I had no idea what Conk. because the damage didn't show Life Orb. I knew it was Iron Fist, but the damage didn't show Life Orb. So I was like, okay, I have no idea what this is. And Entei was like just a smart pick on your part in general versus me, because I feel like Heracross was my way of breaking through your team. I even had, like I said, I had Rock Blast, so if you wanted to lead Masquerain, if I got 3 hits, I knocked it out. If it was like Sash. It's because Sticky Web was something I feared.
Right.
But like,
because I figured you weren't bringing Whimsicott to this matchup. Because, and that's like your only Fogger.
Too much.
Right?
Yeah. Yep. The other mon I was going to bring instead of Asfger, which I don't regret, is Salazzle. I was just going to bring Toxic Salazzle and Toxic all your mons. Like even your Bronzong. But I thought about it more, and I don't think you were bringing Muck versus me when my best, like I have like double ground plus a Gyarados and...
Yeah, I was like thinking about it because Necrozma was like pretty scary, but like in the end I decided like I really like the team this week, and I feel like I like had like a pretty good matchup, but I just like didn't fit well.
But I think you had a really solid matchup too. Like we talked about the end game, like if he actually KO'd me with Earthquake, which I want to see like what was the chance, because I have like 4 defense and 44 HP.
Yeah.
So I want to see what the roll was there. But like what I would have done, like I would have had to dodge Hypnosis most likely. But even then, even if Hypnosis hit, like I would burn the absolute turn, so you would need like me to not wake up turn 1, because then I could just spam Bandit Crunch versus Reuniclus, and which could not knock out my Zygarde.
Yeah, you would have. Yeah, I guess you're right, because like I would have, like if Magnezone goes down there, then you go into Bronzong, or you go into Zygarde, and I go Earthquake, and you KO me with Crunch, and then you're probably still out of range of Psychic, because I don't think I had enough damage on you yet. It does like 50% minimum, but I mean, think you would.
The other play was also I could have went Heracross as well, because when I saw Z Trick Room, I was like, okay, he has to have Hypnosis.
Yeah, I figured you'd go into Zygarde there, so I went for Z Trick Room to try and put it to sleep, but that was just like not good timing for it, because I revealed the set, and then also like
the item, it was big. I mean, like if I wasn't a wuss and just click Mega Horn anyway.
Dude, I was like when it was Tangrowth in front of Heracross, I was like, and you hit all your Mega Horns, and I was like, oh, like because if you missed that one, then Aurelius would have KO'd Heracross, and I think it would have been over. And if you missed the one in front of Reuniclus at the end, like if you missed Mega Horn there, then like Reuniclus comes in and like it doesn't die to Bandit Crunch, so and it's not to get KO'd by Extreme Speed, and I was like full HP at that point, so But I mean, it's 85% accuracy is pretty good.
I mean, like I was debating going for Facade because I knew I could knock you out with Extreme Speed after.
Exactly. I thought you'd do that. I thought you'd go for that or knockoff, like just to be guaranteed.
But
I thought you'd go for knockoff.
I was freaking paranoid of stupid fat berries that you like to run, and then you go to Trick Room and have like HP.
Oh yeah, then I would have won. Yeah, then I would have won.
Yeah, that's good. Like, I was really paranoid about that. So I was like, screw it, man. I have this in my set for a reason to beat down this Reuniclus. Even if it's Tango Berry, it does like 85 to 100, which is ridiculous.
Yeah. I was kind of bulky, but I wasn't living Mega Horn even with the berry plus Extreme Speed.
Yeah. I mean, it was fun. Your Entei was smart. I like how it sucked though that you had to waste that one turn going for Will-O-Wisp.
Yeah, I Sacred Fire never burned. Like it's okay. Like it happens. I'm just pissed because like at the end originally it was Will-O-Wisp, Sacred Fire, Rest, Sleep Talk. And then I dropped it for Roar because I was really afraid of like Necroz with like Iron Defense, Calm Mind. Like even though I didn't think you'd bring it, like I was just worried about like really.
That's a good set. That's a good set, by the way. That's a really good set.
Like I didn't think you'd bring it, but like I didn't when I was practicing. Like the guy I was testing games never brought Necrozma, so I like didn't really know. I kind of panicked when I saw it because I knew that like dude, your whole team is like KO'd with like a little bit of chip. Like Reuniclus KOs everything on this team.
Yeah.
And so I was like just like really worried about Necrozma, and then so I dropped it for Roar at the last second, and I think like I didn't have that many opportunities that I could have gone for like rest stuff, but like I think there was a couple where like I could have played potentially differently and gotten my health back, and that would have been
for sure
a big game changer. I think
for sure. I think my Rhydon outsped your Tangrowth, right?
Your Rhydon outsped my Conk, which is like a mistake on my part. Like it didn't end up mattering, but I like forgot to make my Conk super slow.
I mean, even then, like naturally, Rhydon. I should have. That was a mistake on my part. I should have made my Rhydon.
Oh, you were really fast.
Because
I didn't even notice.
And I ran nothing. Like I just ran. It's just naturally slower than that and Tangrowth. So what I could have done was just run min speed. Basically, I SD'd up there because I thought that would at least scare out Growth. And even if Growth, like, if Growth came in that turn, it might be 2-hit KO'd because Fire Punch would be at neutral and it's a Rhydon. Yeah,
that was where I think I messed up the biggest. Where like I let Conk take damage because like Conk was so physically defensive that it could have beaten both. I could have beaten all the other mons. Like it could have beaten Magnezone, it could have beaten Zygarde, it could have beaten Heracross. Maybe not Zygarde. Like it probably couldn't have beaten Zygarde, but it could have at least taken like at least 2 attacks.
Done. It easily would have taken damage.
Yeah, with Drain Punch health, Like it was taking those pretty easily. So and Heracross, like I could have taken like I had the normal berry actually. So if I just saved Conk, like your facade wouldn't have done. You know, like I actually would have.
That's amazing
that.
too.
Yeah,
and I took off close combat originally too for that. So
yeah.
The Earthquake did 82 to 98%. I'm gonna try and open up this video and see where the hell my magnet. Shut up, me. Saying yo, what's up? I don't need to hear that.
Yeah, but if I just come to Tangrowth there, then like I said, I don't know why I went to Conk. Like I wasn't afraid. I mean, my Tangrowth is so bulky that like I'll click it now, but I don't think you're right on was KOing it.
Oh, so the.
Oh yeah, no way. I mean, maybe with Mega Horn.
I didn't have it though, just Fire Punch.
Yeah, yeah.
But
like you're doing 40 max.
The roll, so basically your Bronzong's Earthquake does 124, 124, 128, 128, 128, 132, 132, 136, 136, 136, 140, 140, 140, and then the last three rolls are 144, 144, 148, and I was at 142. So
okay, so it was I mean I didn't have any investment.
Yeah.
Like so even though you didn't have any, even though you like weren't super
bulky, yeah, it's still.
Yeah.
Yeah, the roll was like in my favor, but even then, like it would still come down to. I think I just went across there, and it probably would just came down to me hitting Mega Horn. But even if I didn't, I don't know. Maybe I should just went for knockoff. I was like paranoid of Color Berry, but I was like, if he's Color Berry, he's not a problem. I just want to. I literally said I have this move on my Heracross for a reason. I'm gonna click it. I don't care what the hell he has.
Oh, I just wish I said Conk for like so that I could have. That would have been pretty funny. If I,
dude, the Shalom Berry.
That's facade.
It took like 20%.
Yeah, it would not have done very much. Like I think plus because I'm max HP and then like 244 defense. So like, yeah, it's super physically bulky. Yeah, I think the big thing is there were like my Reckless was like really important. So switching it into Zygarde for some reason was like not. I don't know why I did that. Because if it added full HP, like I think it could have been a lot more threatening.
Yeah,
because I couldn't switch it in ever again.
I agree. Yeah.
Like letting Conk take damage when I had Tangrowth was just stupid. Like I don't know. Like yeah, that was just not my best ideas.
Hey, it still came down really close. That Magico on Jellicent was. I was so annoyed. I was like, oh my god, there goes my best Tangrowth switching.
Oh, and I was Aerial Ace, and I kept like switching out, like trying to bluff it, like trying to get you to be like, like you definitely like.
I knew HP Fire wouldn't KO me, right, or HP Flying.
Yeah.
But I didn't even think about Aerial Ace. So that's really cool.
Yeah. So I just like I was trying to like catch Heracross with it. I almost stayed in the first time, but I was like, nah, Jellicent. Like, there's no reason not to bring in Jellicent here. But yeah, like I don't know, like now I'm 4-4, which is pretty like not ideal. So
hey, you're just looking at the same dude, bro.
That's true. Yeah. Although I think I don't know. Like we still have like 4 weeks left, right?
Yep. I'm 4-4. I'm 4-4, and my differential is probably the worst in my division.
Right.
So I got to win out, and I think you have to win out as well.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, dude, let's make playoffs. Let's do it.
I'm gonna try.
Dude, no, let's do it.
I don't know, man. I'm gonna try my best, but. So at least the thing I appreciate about this game was I actually got to play a game.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's like my game versus Envy, for example. And I'm not trying to bring everybody down by watching this because I should be happy about winning. But like, I didn't get outplayed. I just couldn't kill a Kyurem.
Yeah.
Like
I feel you.
I don't know if you saw it, but like he literally.
I did.
I literally couldn't just kill it. I literally couldn't kill it. That was it.
Yeah. Yeah, and like it took specs. I mean, it was so bulky.
It took specs overheat.
Yeah,
nothing
like,
else.
really
What the hell?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I like honestly like. I'm not super like I'm upset because like having lost just because like I prepped really hard and like I really I don't know like I really was happy with my team and like I don't know like it just feels bad but I like the way that I was gonna win that game with you missing Mega Horn and like honestly like I'm not super upset that you like because I've watched your game and I've seen you like lose to like full para and stuff and so like I'm not super upset having lost that one just because like I feel like I fought well and like in order to win I would have had to like dodge a Mega Horn and. Because it was you, like it was somebody like I would have been like yeah whatever like
I would feel bad hacking you too. I completely understand.
I'm glad it was like a clean game. Like, I don't think the burn from not like the lack of burn from Sacred Fire is super important in the end.
Yeah, I feel you. I was you know what I was really mad about?
What?
Because I was like you know what's really good versus him? SD Heracross. Does Bug Bite eat the berry and negate its weakness? Because like I was thinking about SD Bug Bite. It doesn't. I
don't think it does.
I was so mad. Like I ate a Tanga Berry Tangrowth and it still resisted it. I was like, if I'm eating your berry, you shouldn't. How are you eating it? How are you eating the berry? Like I was really mad at that. I was like, dude, I could have brought the SD Bug Bite tech and just ate all of his berries.
Dude, my whole team is actually. This week I didn't have that many. I only had 1, 2, 3 berries. Okay, I had 3 berries.
I only had half my team with berries.
3 berries, no leftovers. I'm good at singles.
But yeah, it was definitely a lot of fun. My
Yeah,
my
it was a
magn's
fun
on an
game.
HB ground analytic because I was really worried about circuitry, but like everything puts in a range of extreme speed.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Because I thought you might bring Scarf Zygarde to try and get around my Zergatry because the +1 was pretty threatening for your team. I think.
Yeah, I agree.
So I figured like maybe Scarf Zygarde, but Scarf Magnezone's good too.
Because it can just resist, and like with no ground type on your team, it just gets to Volt Switch, which I like. But yeah, like
Yeah.
it was.
Yeah, I probably should have the ground type.
Hey man, you're still like, this is only
I'm
your
learning.
second single draft league. Yeah, dude, I'm excited. And you're gonna come to the pokeaim Premier League anyway, so
Nice.
whenever that happens, at some
Yeah, I
point,
thought that'd be dope. I mean, I would definitely count me in for that.
I'd definitely like to have you. But I don't really have anything else to say. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was a good game. Yeah, for sure. I feel like both of us had like good prep.
Yeah, well, thank you. And
Yeah,
thank
no.
you for being on the channel as well, bro. We're gonna do collabs. We keep talking about it, but we're gonna do
Yeah.
collabs, guys.
I've been super lazy. I'm sorry, but yeah, dude, thanks for having me. Thanks everyone who watched this. It's like cool adjusting to singles, but there's like a lot, you know, like it's. I think it's like I was excited to play against you because like whenever I watch you play, I always feel like you like things that like for me I have to think a lot about are just like second nature for you, and I think that's super cool. So
But I mean,
I'm
it's the
excited
same
to,
thing
like,
when
watch
it comes to
your side.
VGC, bro. For you, it's literally
Yeah,
the
I
same
guess.
thing.
Yeah, but yeah, well, dude, let's make playoffs. Let's do it.
I'm gonna try my best, dude. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right. Well, thank you everybody for watching. Hope you guys all enjoyed. Check out Wolf. Like I said, his channel link will be down below, and we'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, friends.